Hey there, lads and lasses. This here is Thunderhand64 coming at you live from the west coast of the United States here on a Friday morning. It is a little bit past 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and that can only mean that it is time for some Buffooncraft SMP Season 6. I'd like to welcome in fellow buffoons here with, of course, friend moderator of this stream and fellow buffoon, Mr. Shut Mountain, and of course the mighty Real Foolish Sage himself. You can see their auto shoutouts up there. Please go check them out when you get a chance. And of course, Son of Thunderhand, Biggity Cheese, who's probably on his way to class right now. But I always love seeing Son in stream. Happy Friday, everybody. So today we're going to do a little bit of lore stuff, hopefully, and maybe some cool stuff will happen. We'll see. We're going to be in the mirror dimension. We've got a plan to go check some stuff out. Maybe it'll be lucrative. Lone Star is also supposed to join us at some point, but I already have enough people here. I need at least 3 other people in the server, and it looks like we have. Let me see. Lux, Sage, and Shot are in the server right now. We may hang back a little bit and wait for Lone Star, or we'll just get started and then we'll have him jump in whenever he gets a chance. Okay, with that, let's log on. Let us log on. I have the studio room dimmed quite a bit, if you can't tell, because the mirror dimension has the permanent darkness effect on it, and it just kills my eyes. So it's so hard to see in there. So let's switch over the display scene like this. There we go. Let me adjust that like that. And let us log in.
Disingenuous.
Hello there. We've been expecting you, sir.
Hey there. Or should I say I've been expecting you.
Well, we've been here before you. I had a little sit down before we started.
Yes.
And Lux decided to work on his core.
Let me see. I wonder if Shut's going to be joining us.
I mean, he might. I think he was AFK earlier, but
Let me see. Oh, Shut says he's on his way. Cool.
there you go.
All right. So have we fishing rods? Because when I went down there, I didn't see any. I saw one.
Oh. Like, in the loot area, there should be fishing rods, but like, in the lore building is all the equipment. People shouldn't be taking the equipment away.
Right. I
Half
only
of it-
saw one
half of
fishing
it's
rod,
true.
so we're going to
I mean, we
need
could check
about
the boats,
3.
but we could check the boat, but I think we moved all the rods into the building.
Uh-oh, that might be a problem because my plan is to yeet one of us up in through those windows. And I think we're going to need about 3 fishing rods to do that.
I know where every single one of them is.
Great! Or maybe, where are they? Are they all broken?
No, I think some of them might have blown up.
Some of them might
Oh
have
yeah,
blown
were you there?
up. No, I
Monday,
was
it?
not, but I did watch Skip's VOD, and you guys did a
Oh, yeah.
spectacular job in fighting that wither and taking him out. That was amazing.
I would also like to, clear my name about finding all the murderers. It wasn't me who murdered the people, alright? The allegations need to stop. I'm innocent.
Well,
I've just been typecast.
I mean,
I'm kind of with Shut on that. Has that really been proven, though?
typecast.
Is there has irrefutable evidence to the contrary been presented?
I mean,
and does it matter?
You can't prove a negative, and it's on the accuser to prove the case, and not on the defender. to prove
Yeah,
it.
so all I'm saying is innocent until proven guilty. Ow.
Has reasonable doubt been established?
No.
No.
Well,
Thank you.
I agree
Let
with
me
Shut.
listen-
let me offer one source of reasonable doubt.
Okay.
Do you truly think Lux to be competent enough to pull off that many?
All right. Okay. I'm
Is he
off. I'm off.
capable?
I'm done with this slander.
Is he even capable?
I'm done
That's
with
the
this
big
slander.
question.
Like, not just the murder, but then hiding the bodies in cleverly disguised rooms? Is that a plausible assertion?
No.
Okay,
There you go.
he's coming back now. He's had his storm
I
off.
love- I'm a good friend proving your innocence.
Thank you. At least there's one of them. My chat just said typecast as a brainless sunflower, or what's he accused of? Minecrafting as a plant. Is that like the equivalent of like drink driving? Just Minecrafting as a plant.
Maybe.
Sage, I'm gonna nick some of your meat. I'm hungry. Ow.
Okay, now I will remind you, I am streaming, so please, if you could curb the language
Yeah.
Yeah.
a little bit.
We got it all out of our system before
How
you
about you go? See, I can do
should.
it.
Find some friends.
You
Friendly...
funny man. You shipment.
I think we're done with this joke, Lux.
Yeah, I think we are.
Son of a pitchfork. Let's get going. All right, now Lone,
Yep. Sorry.
Lone Star's supposed to join us a little bit later, I think.
Oh.
So
Oh dear.
Yeah, in his own.
Sure.
time.
I'm just
Nah.
say, sure you didn't. We believe you, but thousands won't. I'm an innocent plant. I'm an innocent.
It's always
Guys, before we
confusing
leave,
to know if we've successfully moved.
does so is everybody up to date as to what has happened?
I am.
No.
We're all
Last
just
I
innocent-
heard, we summoned the wither.
We're all just innocent men. Sorry. So we had to go for. Turns out the remains that I found in the murder rooms were actually used in puzzle in the coffin makers, where underneath there was a room to spawn the wither. We then killed the wither, got a star, which we brought back over here, and we got a weightless shard. Was it?
Okay. the weightless mirror shard or something.
Yeah,
right?
weightless mirror shard.
They are in the lore room currently.
And I think currently we're on. We think there's something to do at the florist because we keep finding like flowers. So I think we need to find like a
Flowers.
collection of flowers that go together.
A
That might give
bouquet.
us something. And we're still missing 2 pieces of the map. Am I correct?
I
Well,
mean,
we
have seven,
believe.
don't
We
know.
believe so.
We believe.
We're thinking there's 9 pieces. We have 7.
Okay.
All right, adventure.
Let's go!
My chat would like to thank Lux for all that exposition, and so
You're
I
welcome.
didn't have to do it. That's great.
So you didn't have to thank Lux.
I guess not, but why not? Oh, Lux
No,
needs
no, no,
one
I'm
in the
saying,
win
like-
box.
I'm saying your chat is thanking Lux so that you don't have to.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah,
Wow. Okay.
Like that is what you said.
You
sort
know
of.
what? Thunder's chat. You can come over here. You know, you can be nice over here.
Of course, you guys are my chat, with the exception of my son. Okay. Yeah. So fishing rods.
Would you like to follow?
Yeah.
There's one in this box, Thunder.
Great.
Great. So yeah, we've got the weightless mirror shard here and the map fragments.
By the way,
Um,
check out these snazzy boots I got off of a Skelly Archer.
Ooh, oh my god!
Yeah, he
Protection
dropped
3,
those.
feather falling 4, depth strider 2, unbreaking 3. That's
Nice.
insane.
That is
Damn.
wild.
That was a drop.
Why would any chat be nice to you, especially your own? Yeah, that's a question I ask myself all the time. Are your guys' chat nice to you guys, or?
Well,
Mine,
mine-
yeah.
Ah, so it's
Yeah,
just me
mine's
then.
nice
Got
enough.
It's all about which community you're from. You know?
So mine's just a special case. Got it. Okay, so by the way, in
you're
this chest,
a special case.
You're a
Yes.
special
thank
case.
so in this chest over here, we've got. I don't think the wither rose is. Oh no, it might be something. We've got wither rose, a orange tulip, a dandelion, and a red tulip.
Okay.
So, ice peel for plants. If we want fishing rods, come follow me.
Right. Let's go do that.
Break.
Panic run.
Who's panicking?
I am.
Lux is.
Panic.
I'm panicking because I
I
have
always
to
panic.
run. Old man.
Lux, you need to slow down.
Sorry.
Yes, how's he doing that? There's no beacon.
Speaking
I'm
of
just
old
rapid,
meds,
alright?
That reminds me I need to take meds.
Take meds, everybody. If you want me to.
You need to curb the
You'll be fine.
ADHD a little bit.
Oh,
can't
that's
help
not gonna
it.
happen.
He doesn't
Things
have
have been going
ADHD. He's just young. For God's sake, you guys.
I do actually have ADHD as well.
We just call that being
Thunder.
young.
It was here behind the counter that like nobody saw.
Oh my god, it's so much darker in here now. So this is the room.
Biggie with the redeem there.
And there's fishing rods all up in this one.
Oh, okay. So just make sure that each of us have one.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right.
And maybe if we each
Off we
grab
go.
a map, that might also be handy so we can kind of track our way around.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Anything else in here that
Okay.
we can use?
Well,
not really.
That is one stick. If we can get another stick, or another 2 sticks, we can make
Oh.
another fishing rod.
Damn! I am so blind I can't
So-
see a thing.
Did you just say the
And
D
then
word?
thunder.
Yeah.
I said, dang.
So when we got here, right, at the top of each barrel is a type of head.
Yes, I
and
did
that
watch the VOD, but
matches the remains. Yeah.
Right.
Ow.
and we're looking for this
That-
one, right? We still have yet to get.
No, we found that one, and that.
Oh, that's
opened-
right. It obviously opened
Yeah.
up this.
That
yes.
opened this.
That opened
and
this
it
wall.
went down here into
To
the
where-
Wither Killing Chamber.
Yeah.
Right. Now, from what I
Well-
understand, y'all trapped him in the doorway here, right?
Yeah.
And
we
that's how you
cheesed him.
wound up taking him out?
Yeah, we cheesed him.
Extremely well
roof
done.
here is too tall. Like,
I can't
it
see
would
it.
fly higher than they could...
Right, of course.
Yeah.
I can't see anything.
Extremely
Oh,
well
of
done.
course. There's not enough stairs in the middle, so...
Yep.
Yeah.
Explosions.
You have to move between pulses.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we just wailed on him when he got stuck.
All right, one thing I want to check. I want to make sure that my brightness is turned up as much as it can, and it is on full, yes, and it still sucks.
Yeah. Especially, like, at night time, it is extra dark.
Right. Now, I've darkened my studio here for my monitor as much as possible to help, but it's still
To
bad.
get maximum contrast.
It
Yep.
is very much bad.
Yep.
Yeah,
It
it's
kills
very
my
much
eyes.
between pulses.
Sage, are you watching my stream? Look what
Yeah.
Phoenix has just redeemed.
Yes.
For the sake of you, Thunder, I am not going to repeat what he's
Okay, thank you. I'll see it after in the VOD.
Yeah, so where are we going now?
Okay,
We're
so we're
following
going to head
Thunder.
over to the bridge house
Yes.
and see if
There's
we
a
can
bridge house?
yeet one of us up over here. Well, that's what I'm calling
Sorry,
it.
didn't redeem. Gave me 100 bits for. Sorry.
Well,
Much
he
appreciated.
dropped the 100 bits to make it
Okay,
uh,
this place here.
redeem adjacent. Okay, yeah.
So does this have another name that's better than what I call
I
it?
don't know. No, let's call it the bridge.
Oh my gosh, this is going to be so hard to see what I'm doing.
Now, the entrance is around
Yeah.
back here.
Ow.
Nice one! Oh, damn it.
Parkour in the dark is hilarious.
Because my room's so bright, I can't see a thing. Hang on, give me a second. I'm going to do some... If you hear me crash and fall,
Laugh? Too late!
call the ambulance.
Oh, to get up there.
Yeah, and there's 2 levels too. So,
See if I
Yeah,
can
there's a
get this.
door and then there's
Oh,
the trap
God.
doors up there.
right. And the way those trap doors are arranged, it looks like
A
a
plot.
significant amount of area in which we can land somebody on there, I'm
No.
thinking.
I'm going to break everything.
Don't break
Oh,
everything,
just laugh.
Lux.
Yeah, thanks, sorry, man.
Now, do you think we should get the person down below and launch them upward or try to launch them across?
Okay, thank God. So I say I'm gonna need an adult.
Oh, no.
Over
no,
here.
you
No,
managed,
I'm
you
safe.
managed.
I'm safe. I'm
All right.
safe. Flying help!
Now, I certainly
These streams
don't
could be.
mind not
Sure.
being first. Lux and I are both streaming. So, but I would like to be able to get over there to show the viewers what's in there when we get over there. So,
Yeah.
So how would we do that?
well, I'm thinking we get
'Cause-
one of us up here and then that one person will latch on to another person and then the 2 of us and we'll bring us all up one by one like that.
See, the issue with that is to get any like reasonable height, they would have to be. Hang on, let me just try and demonstrate with Sage. Like,
Yeah, you need to be above.
and even then, it's not much.
Oh, here comes the zomboid. Rescue him! Not the zombie.
Oh, sorry.
Ow.
Oh, hey, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a tick.
Holding.
You guys take care of those zombies. I've just seen something. I need to check this out.
Ow, Sage! You hit
That's
me!
not me!
Oh,
That's
that's
shut!
Sorry, shut. Ow!
There's another behind you, Shut.
He didn't touch me.
Check this out.
Yeah.
Did
You found
Oh
the
my
map?
gosh! He's found the map piece! Oh, damn!
D word, please.
Sorry.
Map
sorry.
fragment.
Where?
I got it.
Down there, apparently.
But you guys are going to have to get me out of here now because.
Honestly, it was in like a 1x1 hole.
No,
Everybody
there's
grab
a
a hole of
fence
thunder.
in front of it.
I got you.
Ready?
Does that help? We need to.
There, I'm out.
There we go.
Okay, map fragment. Woo!
So theoretically, only two to go. Only one to go.
Yes, that's how the math works on that there, Sage.
I mostly just wanted to point out the theoretical part.
Okay, so
So I'm thinking, yeah, like you're saying, we have to pull almost straight up, so we'll get somebody to stay down here. And maybe we can be up on the tree, and then we can try to yeet them up past us. Can we do that? If we get enough momentum?
hang on. I'm not seeing a path, really, from there.
What do you
I
mean?
think
a path?
this is as high as I can get.
Of course,
Yeah.
I'd like to welcome in at this point, Angel by you, Angel! You're just in
Hey,
time
Angel.
to see us completely
Angel.
fail at this. We're not going to fail. We're awesome.
Well, I did find a room on the side.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
Oh,
there
yeah,
there
there's
was
another
nothing
side
in
of
there,
it.
though,
Ow.
and stuff, and no apparent way up to the other rooms. But it doesn't mean that there isn't. It's just that I didn't see any.
This pulsing is really, really
Oh, tell me about it.
annoying me.
Hawk, Skelly. I'm set upon by a... Wow. I forgot how much knockback those arrows have. It's not even an enchanted
Okay.
bow. Okay.
Uh,
I'm near death. Let me eat.
This really makes me miss having my beacons at my base. Because that double jump, ooh.
Okay, but we've established that it's somewhat less than ideal. Let us move on, please.
Okay, so
So
I-
we're trying to yoink somebody up by being above the person down there,
Yeah.
right?
And-
So like, so
And-
how does one yoink? Is it just like
so you
left?
you
click?
reel them in. So you hook them.
So I right clicked and now there's a line going to thunder.
Okay, now jump and click again. And that'll send them up a bit. So if multiples of us, oh actually yeah, no, multiples of us.
Yeah, that's why I brought 3 of you. Yes.
Sorry.
Welcome to the plan.
That only
Oh
just
my
clicked for me, I'm
god.
sorry.
So Lone Star just got home. He's in the chat. Lone, please, would you get over here? Okay. There
Why
we
is
go.
my-
Now you all have
Do you
to
have 3 lines?
yoink
No,
together.
hang on.
All right, that helped a little bit.
There we go. Okay, so once
And
you've
all
got
together.
thunder, once you've got thunder, get on top by shut. And then on the count of 3, so on 3,
Jump.
we'll
click.
jump and click. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, yes.
Okay, so that'll throw him up to where we are, but how do you get him
Yeah.
up to there? We're not high enough for that.
No, I-
If I stand on the hill over there, will that make a difference?
Yeah,
Because
now
of
that's
the-
what I was thinking.
I-
If we distribute ourselves around a little bit, right? We don't all have to be. It's not like a completely linear
Yes.
path to latch on. Some of you can get higher
I
up on the
still
hill.
have- yeah, I'm at the height of the door. A little, yeah. Okay, the wire's still working, so
Plus, I think if we get Lone over here, so there's 4 of you, I think the more people there are, the higher you can launch me into the air.
Yes, I'm
Okay.
trying to think back to like a green
I'm as high
video
as I can
where they
get.
did that.
Right. But those their player
yes.
was very far down below.
Yes, their player was very far down below, but the person that they lifted up went exponentially higher than the people pulling them.
Yeah, yeah, and that's what I was
Yeah.
suggesting. So, but how many people did they have on that one person? How many fishing rods did they have? They had several, right? They had maybe 5 or more.
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm thinking if we can get Lone Star over here, but we could still try with the 3 of us.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do another yoink.
Okay, so on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, almost.
I think
I
someone
don't
didn't have
really-
them. I don't think someone had them on.
So like my line is still attached, but I'm not sure if it's actually doing it.
Sorry.
I think you need to back up a little bit, Thunder.
How about right there?
I think so.
Oh, what a catch! What a catch!
All right.
Okay, so
Uh,
That's
as
what the
we can
missus
hear
says.
from the bells, it is becoming day, so we can see more clearly.
I can see clearly now.
okay, so in 1, 2, 3.
Oh, that was close.
Ooh. Okay, yeah. I think one more person. One more person.
Yeah, like I'm at the height of the trapdoors,
Well, hang on then.
so,
So,
hopefully that
Shut,
helps.
if you stay there, I will join Sage on the hill.
Here comes Lone.
Oh yeah, durability is a thing. So let's not. Shut. Let us know if you've got him caught.
Yep.
Okay, so count to 3. 1, 2, 3.
Whoa! Okay, wrong direction, but we got the height.
We got the
also-
height. We just need
also-
to have.
We got
Sage,
the
you
right
didn't
key.
do it.
We've got the wrong key.
Wait, wait, wait.
Yeah, you still got him. Still got him attached. Click again.
Yeah. It
Did
stays
you catch him
attached.
again? No,
It stays attached.
it doesn't. It's not. Oh,
I'm
no,
left
think-
clicking.
Does that mean he didn't pull?
I think it's just like a visual bug.
I don't know
Like, if
because I
right
can
click,
see
it
the bobbin.
detaches. Am I supposed to right click?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You said left click.
I said it's saying right. Okay, no, okay.
Did you pull me back down then when we launched into the air? Is that what happened?
Okay, I wanna
So-
try it from the tree again. In that case.
All right, I should get
Yeah.
a little bit below, but in the
Now
front.
that we know
maybe,
what we're
maybe
doing.
here.
Now that I also know what I'm doing.
Thunder, I would say try
Sage,
to get
come down here.
directly in front of
Okay, so
that landing.
kind of like this.
Yeah.
Okay, is everybody ready? We're
Yeah.
pressing the right finger button.
Correct.
Okay, and so 3, 2, 1.
Whoa!
I make grave mistakes all the time. Everything seems to work out.
There's Angel with the most appropriate redeem ever. And of course, here I am back in the season 6 world, out of the mirror realm.
Why should I care? Why should I care?
And I do not, of course. Not in the least. All right. Now we have to make our way over. Back to the scene of the crime. And while I'm on my way over there, I'll stop in the coffin maker and see if there's any additional, see if there are any additional fishing rods over there. I think we're going to need a few. So we certainly got the height, but now it's just a matter of the direction. Right. Coffin maker. Let's head down here and see if there are any more fishing rods in any of the barrels. here, or did we just take them all with us? I don't see any there. I don't see any there. So I think we're good. All right, off to the bridge house. Now, we're not allowed to be in group chat when we're in the mirror dimension, so. All right, I can see name tags.
Right now.
All right.
Hey, Thunder.
Why, hey there, fellas.
You have to go and get one.
I got some of your stuff.
There are, but most of them are fake. So there's a very occasional one. That
Here's
you
some
find.
food.
Thanks.
Would you like your trousers, sir?
Well, is it a trousers optional kind of?
Hey, you can wear them if you don't. You don't have to wear them if you don't want to.
Think I need all the
Blow
help I
high,
can
the
get.
wind blow low, through the streets of my guilt I'll go.
Hey,
All
here
the
comes
lassies
Lone Star
shout,
Lone.
"Oh, Donald, where's my trousers?"
Now, I should also have
Fake
been
heads.
carrying a fishing rod.
Oh yeah, I have two fishing rods at this moment.
Okay,
All right, give one to Lone
so
Star then, if you wouldn't mind.
I want to try it again one more time from everybody being on the
Tree.
tree.
Right, and so I went off in the westernly direction instead of straight up
Yes.
or slightly east.
So this should pull you straighter and probably just enough.
All right. Thank you for the sub, Biggie.
Stop moving!
Appreciate it, son. Should I
There you
back
go.
up a little bit, like maybe right about here? Uh-oh. Okay.
Sage, my chat wants you to sing more. So it'd be the right click.
Right, and I don't know how well you guys can control my direction, but maybe when you pull up, you can pull slightly to your right to get me over by that ledge.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if we also stand more this side of this block, so everybody get on the highest block you can. So the block I'm standing on.
Yeah, and I'm closer. I'm directly under the thing, hopefully pulling this way.
Okay,
And
so
then
on the count of
Lone. On 3, we jump and press right click.
So whilst you're in the air, right click. Okay? We're all understanding?
I'm
Yeah.
ready.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
What? Oh, that was so very, very close.
Okay, Sage, I think you have to be up here.
As well?
Just
okay.
just for that extra height. Also, Lone, you didn't do it. Unless you caught him again.
I do not
Press
have
right click.
I'm also thinking,
rod anymore.
oh, rod has broken. Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be back.
There'll be another one.
All right. And another thing is, do you think this was the way that it was intended for us to get up there? Because I just couldn't find any other way to get there. Is there a simpler way?
Probably not, but
Uh,
if it works, it works. And
Okay, because we are going to use up the fishing rods this way, and then we will no longer have fishing rods. So we really only have so many goes at this.
yeah, we have. I feel we have like one more going.
All right.
Well, actually, like on my fishing rod, I've got a few more, but like, I feel like we probably don't have as much going around.
Do you think I should be as high up as possible like this, or do you think being lower down?
Oof, I need to do a lot more science to have any kind of informed opinion.
Okay. Wow, that was close, huh? So you guys
Fennis,
saw
we
my
can't
trajectory.
build in this area at all.
You guys saw my trajectory a little bit better than I did first person. What do you think? Like right here or something, maybe? Or should I stand up on top of these logs right here that are in front of me?
I think the further down you are, the higher you're gonna go.
You think so, huh? All right. Kind of like
and
I'm
there
stretching
are no more rods.
Oh, so we're down to 3 rods?
What do we need to make, Rod?
I've been muted this entire time. The rods
Yes.
have near infinite distance, so you can go back. Go back a bit if I were you, Thunder.
I'm sorry, I was dealing with chat. What was that?
Yeah, no. So if you back up a bit, Thunder, so
Okay, like maybe
you're not
here?
directly touching something. So the height you go it's correlated to how far away you are from us. So the closer the distance, the less pull you have, and the further you are, the further you fly.
Okay.
Which is why we jump as well.
I'm going to see if I can give you a little punch in the britches.
Right. Okay. Are we all ready?
Yes.
I am.
Have we caught a thunder?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Okay. Right clicking in 1, 2, 3.
What?
Oh,
What happened?
nearly. That didn't go nearly as high that time.
No.
But look, somebody's fishing rod was attached to the ground, so that's
That was a double click from pulling.
okay. I was gonna say maybe somebody hadn't latched onto me.
No, I think what happened is you got pulled back away from the wall.
I got pulled back.
I think you hit the wall, so you have to have a clear.
No, Lone, once you get hooked on, come stand like here.
Okay, we've all got him.
How about me in my position? Is this pretty good? Do you think I should back up, move forward, go down a block?
I'd move.
Actually, hold up. I think we're
Yes.
doing this the wrong way.
Yeah, Skip was suggesting maybe pulling me across from the hill.
Yes.
Right? Like getting to a high point of the hill. I'm getting behind you on the hill. You pull me across and slingshot me in the x-axis.
Okay. Well, off you go. We'll.
You should
we'll
be able to
drag
go
you
up
down.
there while being attacked.
Yeah,
Thunder.
you can go as far as you like with these attached. You're perfectly fine.
Thank you for the bits and the subs, Angel and Sage and everybody. Aw.
Choo choo!
So I should climb up on the hill, right?
That's what I'm thinking.
Let's try it. How many more tries do we have? What's the durability on your fishing rods?
I'm probably at 1-ish.
Hook.
Mine's orange.
Mine's still yellow.
Mine's deep in the red.
I would say stand like right here.
Yeah, right. Because I'm probably going to lose some altitude, right, Shot?
Yeah.
On the 1291 axis.
I've got no idea how this is gonna go.
Let me see here.
I think he's gonna fly over our tree into the void.
Yeah. Okay. On 3. We don't need to jump this time. Are we all ready?
Yes.
1.
I think Thunder would need to jump, but I can't be sure.
Yeah, I'm going to try.
Okay.
Thunder jumps,
1.
and then we join.
Shot. Do you have a fishing rod or no?
I do not.
No.
Okay. I'm sorry. I didn't know. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Pull!
Hook!
Hey, at least you didn't go off into the void.
I guess.
Okay, I'm out of fishing rod.
Now we're down to 2 rods.
Yeah.
Should we even bother with 2 rods? Is that going to be enough to...
No, I don't think.
Like if I got
Might be.
here, maybe 2 rods would give me enough.
I can't just see if there's. I'm using.
I can't just see at
logic
all.
zoom.
So
I'm using logical zoom. I can't see anything in there.
Yeah.
like,
Lone.
I don't think the door has anything. I think
Oh.
the
Lone Star got you.
platforms.
I think it's just dark enough where you're not going to be able to see anything at that distance.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see all the way through it.
Lone, you were
Right.
able to get up on on some of these blocks here on the north side of this.
I also have another theory that pertains to the map fragments.
I'm thinking since it's more pulling across, maybe 2 can do it.
I think.
Like,
I'm just
I
gonna grab a
think
map.
you do have to reach the trapdoor area.
I'm gonna
or
go
it's
grab a
new.
map fragment. I'm gonna go try something real quick. I'll be
Okay.
back. I have.
Wait, did I give the map fragment back to Thunder?
Yes, I have it right here.
Oh, okay, thank God.
Map fragment.
I,
A map
I
fragment.
remember. Yeah, he found one.
Oh,
Just
thank
down
you very
there.
much.
Guys, do you reckon? So you know the barrel that's behind the cartographer's chair.
Yeah,
Do we know if there's anything in there?
I don't think so.
Okay. Can I borrow the map fragment that someone's got?
Yeah, I've got
I
it.
have one, the rest is in storage.
Could you?
Where are you? Right there. Hold on.
Right below
If
you.
you're gonna go test that, why don't you
Okay,
take
there you
Thunder
go.
with you?
Yeah.
Thunder, do you want to come?
Yeah, I guess. Sure.
Oh.
I mean,
I
you
guess.
are streaming, so it would be only right to.
I guess.
I mean,
Yeah.
we're both
Good call.
streaming.
Good
Doesn't
call,
happen.
shot. Meanwhile, you guys can try to yeet yourself over there, or find a simpler way in that I'm probably not seeing.
Where are you? Thunder?
He's at the bottom of the tower.
Killing spiders, the spider.
Yeah, we have enough string. Find something that has a stick.
Stick and string. Let's see.
Hey,
Lux, where are you? Am I supposed to be?
I'm up here. I'm up here.
Okay, you
I'm up
said
the
you
hill.
wanted to go somewhere and with this map fragment and try something, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So we need to go up,
Shall we?
back up the hill.
Oh, okay, you're just taking the back way up. Got it. All right.
Yeah. It's just quicker.
Yeah, but I can only see every other
Did you
pulse.
just-
So
I think you just put something in the pot.
Man, bots are.
that better
Oh,
not have
rampant
been
these
that map
days.
fragment that went into that.
Don't worry, I've got it.
Good.
Okay, fair enough. I was worried for a moment, but I was clearly in there.
Give it to
Right.
one of you for safekeeping, and then you go do that. Orc.
I will walk. I won't. Oh no! Oh no!
Welcome in, Arma.
I'm just running.
Okay, no, he's fixed on Lux. All right, we got him. He's down. All right, we're good.
All right. Is it this one? No. Where's the cartographer? Man, even with like knowing Drost's layout, I got no idea where I'm going.
Okay. I do, but I just don't know how the buildings are named.
Okay, so there's a barrel behind here.
Okay, yes.
Stop it. Shut. We've got a barrel behind here, and I think if we put the map fragments in here, it might trigger something. So if I put a map fragment in here and it disappears, we know where the map fragments need to go.
Okay, but if it disappears and we needed that, we are so screwed. I'm just saying.
It's a risk. Well, the thing is, if it's a filter, it will just plop it back out again.
If it's not supposed to go in there, it'll either stay there or get kicked back out.
Exactly.
All right.
Right. Are we ready?
You better be right.
I am right.
It
I am right.
disappeared.
It disappeared.
Okay, so
Um,
map fragments, we're thinking go
yeah.
in here. Let's go get them
They
and log
definitely
them
go
all
in
in.
there.
Ooh, Skelly!
I'm on my way. I'm a genius.
All right.
I'm a genius.
It doesn't take all of us to get the map fragments, so I'll stay at the halfway point here, killing mobs, so you can quickly find your way back. Here it is.
Hustle, hustle, hustle. Loyalty, respect. Da, 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 da.
Up you go.
All right, I'm putting them all in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Anything happen?
Candles look like they lit.
No, they've always been there.
Okay. All right. You were just standing right. Got them.
Okay, so we don't have enough.
Probably not. But we did seem to surmise that we do need to put the map fragments here instead of assemble
Yes.
them on the cartographer's table
Yeah.
or a crafting table. Yeah.
Yes, so they have to be put into this barrel. Back here. So hard look for the last map fragment?
I guess.
Or do we want to divide and conquer? Because if we go to the loan, if you find a map fragment, it goes in the barrel back here. It just disappears. So
So the fragments go here into this barrel.
yes, and we think it's only one left. We think potentially.
Yeah, since
could be
it's
X amount.
not going into a crafting bench though, doesn't necessarily mean that there are 9, but is there any indication?
Exactly. Yes. So I think in here that because there's a florist book in here somewhere, or is the florist book back at the?
It got taken
door?
over to the lore room.
Okay. So there's a bunch of recipes. So if we find any flowers in item frames, knock them out and bring them. Because there might be a chest back here.
We'll bring him to the town hall,
Yes.
the mirror town hall. Okay.
I've just got a feeling that I might have something to do with it. I'm not too sure, so don't quote me on that. It's not obvious.
I just wish that we could figure out a way to get up to those rooms because there might be something in there. So weightless mirror shard. What does
Yes.
that mean?
Oh yeah, so if you're looking for the recipes, it's this book right here, Thunder.
There. Okay.
So you got. So
Yeah.
all we need now for the sunset serenade, we need a poppy. That's it.
A poppy, huh? All right, so maybe we should just go look for that poppy like you're saying, huh?
Yes. So 2 things to look for: a poppy. Look for a poppy and fragment. That's what we are currently looking for. Those 2 things.
And of course, just to remind folks in the chat, we just can't simply break the poppies off the ground here. We
Yeah.
need to get one in an item frame because we're not allowed to break
Oops.
blocks.
Sorry.
Are
Sorry.
you kidding me with the...
I was trying to mine, and then I dragged onto you, and it swung. All right.
Sure.
It won't let you break anything.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the point. That's the point Lex was trying to make. It wasn't
It
an
is-
assault.
It is physically impossible for us to mine.
Yes. So that means if we're looking for the poppy, it has to be in an item frame somewhere.
Or
So-
in a barrel.
Or in a
Yes.
barrel or some kind of furnace or something like that where we can just pluck it from that without breaking it.
It can't be in if it's drop archer. That's new. I really hope someone hasn't like left clicked into a.
Yeah, and put a poppy into one of the...
Yeah, that would be highly inconvenient.
Now,
That
for
has
future...
been stated and checked, as far as I know.
Okay, all
Okay,
right, cool.
so
By the supernatural
know
powers.
that.
Now, should we participate in any game design in the future and we have that kind of feature, hopper on the bottom of the jug, you know?
What would that do? I'm confused.
The hopper will pull the item out of the jug and hold it in the hopper. Below.
Oh, okay. I heard copper.
Oh,
I
okay.
thought, hang on, what? What is that supposed to do?
That was my
Thanks for shouting at me, Sage.
that was my Mexican H. The hopper. The hopper.
Hopper.
The hopper.
Hardly. Hopper.
Or just no pots. Yes, okay. I'm going to look around the bridge house and see if there's an easier way up there, but I didn't see any. I was hoping one of you would just, pull the typical Thunder. You can just go like right here and just... That's what I'm waiting for.
I looked around. I could not find a way up.
Gosh, man. How could you not know this?
I'm thinking the fishing rods, that was our only shot.
Oh, I don't like the pulses. Hang on, what's that? That what? No.
Looking for poppies. Oh, thank God a bit. All right, now, that's an exterior wall, so there won't be anything there. There won't be anything in the looms. Let me see, there is a painting up there, but there are no map fragments placed up there. Or up there from what I can see. Alright. This looks clear to me. Shut. I don't know. Doesn't mean it is. It just appears that way.
Yeah.
So far, chat isn't screaming at me, Thunder, it's right there!
Make sure to check in tops of trees, too.
Yeah, we did find a map fragment in there, right?
Yep.
Side building next to the bridge house. I did check that, Sage. I didn't see anything, but again, it doesn't mean there's nothing there. But I am thinking of going back over that way. I'm trying to see up on top of these barrels. Let's see. Yeah, I am interested in going over there, and because I really don't think that area has been explored enough yet.
Yeah.
Those buildings down
I think
back.
what's happening a lot is we're
I'm not even allowed- I'm
moving
not
too
banned.
quick to try and look through things.
Trying
Yeah.
to clean my PC. I'm just not allowed to.
And I'm trying to keep the pace moving a little bit just for the sake of the stream, but you are right, Shut. This is like a slow, methodical process, right?
I mean, you have to look at everything.
Like this barrel
I
has
mean-
a painting in it, but
I mean, this painting, is this just on this floor?
yes, because I can see the edge of the frame around it, right? It's got that brown border all the way around it. It's like 1 pixel high.
Ah, I see it.
And it's on an exterior wall, I think, right? Yes, it is. So I'm thinking the first map fragment I found was right here. In fact, the item frame's still there. And then the second one I
Oh
found
wow.
was in that hole right behind that other building. You guys saw that, right?
Yep.
And so I don't know, are they close to the structures? The one that was found in the tree, was that close to a structure or?
Maybe. I don't remember. I think so.
Maybe there's a pattern that they're all around the structures, which would make kind of sense, right? I mean, you wouldn't take a map fragment and just like put it in a tree out in the middle of nowhere, right? I mean, that would. Yay! Oh, thank God. Lone Star, well done.
Like, there's an entrance here.
Lux, Sage. Oh yeah, I was trying to get at this yesterday by jumping up on the treetops here and trying to make
Yeah.
that over, but I can't see a way to parkour across there.
I've got that. I've got this.
Yeah, and like the roof is much taller. Like the interior only has its bottom floor.
Again, you know, using the zoom,
I have an idea.
I can't really see anything in there.
Is it a
Yeah,
bird?
like-
Is it a plane? No, it's Lux. Oh. I feel like if we jump from this tree, we can get to the roof.
If you do the coyote
Yeah.
jump, if it's more than 4 blocks though,
It's
I
close though.
feel-
Like you
I think
just.
you might not make it.
Oh, hang on. Jump boost. How about that? How about a jump
Where are you
boost?
trying to get to?
but
The
once you
roof of
are
the
on that
building across.
roof, I mean, how are you going to drop down
Yeah.
vertically to get
Wow.
into this?
Well, I'm just thinking.
Well, there could be all kinds of holes in the roof.
Yeah. Yes.
that we
So
can't
like.
see.
Yeah,
this,
that's true.
This block
Yeah.
right here. This block right here. You can drop down to there. No, you can't.
You can't get around, but like there could be all kinds of access ways in the roof. We've seen roof holes before.
Right.
Yes.
The other thing is we can get close to that, and maybe if he drops down and we punch him sideways, he'll.
No, I don't think there'll be enough.
I mean,
don't
I
think
punched
so, huh?
him sideways and it didn't help.
Here, let's all just give him a couple of whacks just to make sure it doesn't work.
I'm not a pinata for you guys to use and abuse.
There you go.
Right?
Oh, hey, wait.
But
I've
Yeah,
seen
this is-
Villager do this before. When somebody goes to run and jump, they get
Yes.
struck from behind, right?
Yes, that's what I was saying. You gotta
That
give
is-
me a little
yeah.
little bap,
that's the jump
Little-
boost that he was mentioning.
bap, little bap, bap.
Let me see. What's your path here? Let me.
I'm going straight like this.
All right, maybe I can hit you just right there. Okay, ready?
You see that? You see that step that Sage is on underneath?
Yes.
That's the step I'm aiming for.
All right, I'll see if I can hit you that way.
Okay. Are we ready?
Yes.
Here we go.
Miss.
That's gonna work.
Almost.
That's
Shut
so
had
gonna
the better
work.
angle on that, I think.
That's so gonna work.
Or he just likes you less.
That's really gonna work.
Hey,
Hang on, just give me a sec.
Just heal up first.
Yes. I went down to 3 hearts.
Wow.
Right. Okay. Thanks. Thanks, chat. Much appreciated. Right. Are we ready?
Yes.
Here we go. Oh no! I'm being hit the wrong direction. Someone's hitting me. Shot. I think you're too far to my left. You're hitting me. You're practically hitting me off. I need to be hit more to the. I need to be hit more from the right hand side.
Yeah, I'm not timing it right, so I'm not able to strike you. Oh, what do you think, Shot?
Let me see if I can get where you are.
Here we go. Ready? Here we go.
No.
Maybe just slightly.
I wasn't hit at all.
Maybe slightly underneath, like this.
Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Hit me off. That's not joke.
Yeah.
Yes. Here we are.
Fuck. Did it look like I was going to be able to hit him shot, or am I too far?
I don't know.
Because I'm trying to like do that kind of a thing.
All right.
All of this just to get him on the roof, and it probably for not, but I'm enjoying it.
Maybe, but
Here we go.
I just like hitting Lux. That's fun.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Oh, woo!
Sorry. It works. It works.
Lux, crouch when you're in the air.
Right, here we go. Face the other way. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, I missed. Sorry.
That's entirely Lux's fault. Yes, it is. I will agree to that. That was my fault. You guys did it flawlessly.
All right, he's on.
There you go. He's
Now,
on the roof.
from there, can you get to the other?
Now explore. Explore.
Go! Go, my
Explore,
child.
monkey. Explore.
It's there's not much up here, I'll be honest.
You
Let-
gave it a shot.
I feel like that was a lot of
There
time.
is there is an opening.
Yeah, but I don't know how I could get to that.
the only
Yeah,
thing
that's-
I'm thinking is if he drops down, if we hit him, maybe we can knock him into the side, or
That's. I feel that's a lot of.
plant now.
forward.
downward momentum to offset, right?
But Lux, if you
I
come up
agree.
to, if you come up to the side where I'm at,
That would be the
Right.
east. Yeah.
and then, actually no, like
Can you hit that
can you
trap door?
drop? Yeah,
No.
like can you get to there?
I'll give it a go. I don't think it's gonna work. Here we go. No. No, I don't think that's gonna work.
Okay,
I
I'm going to
that-
take a short ad break for about 3 minutes.
No worries.
Yeah.
I don't think that's gonna work.
Be right
I'll
back.
be honest.
I think it's also empty. Like I don't see anything in there. From
Yeah.
what I'd like
Yeah,
To see.
I tried to do the zoom to see if there was anything in there. I couldn't. All right. I will be right back. All right. So you heard me, folks. We're going to take a 3-minute ad break, and we will be right back. Okay, welcome back, everybody. Ad break is over, so pre-roll ads have been disabled for the rest of the stream, which is my whole point in running those. All right, let's log back on and let's see if we can make any more progress here. And we're back. Thank you, Sage. Lone Star just went to sleep. And where is everybody? Where are you all at? You know, I was thinking on the other side here, I know I can get to this treetop. If we could get right about here and just give somebody a smack as they're jumping over, maybe they can close that gap. There's Sage right down here.
Whack. Hi.
So what are we on to
Yeah,
now?
I was just a little bit. Just random exploring.
You know, I'm sure there's got to be an easier way into here.
I feel it's just architecture for like the flying creatures that you have these various rooms, because you have the side room here on that side, on the east side.
Doesn't
The
have
only
anything in it.
different one,
Yeah.
yeah, and like the only different one is the trapdoor room,
Right.
which is way too high up for any other approach, as far as I can tell. Like, there's nothing like sideways to get there. You
Going
just
down
go
into
down
this
the
cave
hole.
is probably a huge mistake, but I'm just saying.
It is very probably a huge mistake. I do not recommend.
And yet, here I am.
Yep,
Okay.
that you are.
I was just saying, if there was a trap door down there. Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Like,
know, I just really, I thought the fishing rods would get us up there. I really did.
I mean, I think it can if we had enough fishing rod
Durability, yeah.
to just keep trying. We'll get there.
I mean, I do see a bookcase right on the side there. And it looks like a piece of foliage, like a plant on top of it.
Yeah. Like, the only way I could possibly see of getting there is falling from higher up. Right?
And
Like,
there is a chest
and
in
that-
there, though. There is a chest.
sure.
I mean, if you can see it from this angle, you can see it right at the edge of the door. There is a chest in there.
Like, I can't see anything in there, so.
Oh, logical
It's
zoom. Just
darkness.
press Z.
I don't have that set up.
What? You are so fired. Well, anyways, if you get right at this angle on the door here, you can see there's
Yeah.
a chest right around the corner there on the left-hand
Yeah, yeah.
side.
I see it on your screen.
Yeah. So
But, like, again, that could be a decorative chest. It doesn't necessarily mean
I don't
there's,
think it is. I think there's
thing.
something really cool in there, and I want to get in.
Well, perhaps after we've lit Danky's curse.
Lifted. Yes. Yeah, that top floor though, that top door there, I can't see anything at all in there. It's just black, even with the logical zoom.
Yeah, I think it's just the trapdoor that has possibility, but yeah.
And I think there's a corresponding door on the front.
Yeah, so there's the smaller rooms on the other on the east side as well.
Yeah, if you get on the bridge down below here and look up, there's another door right up there.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if that's the door we should have gone for with the fishing
Well,
rods.
Possibly. Like, that one is the closest to here.
Yeah, could have gotten on the trees,
But
a couple over there on the side, and then just one right here, just yeeted straight up, right? I'll try to look through these leaf blocks to see if I can see anything behind them. Oh, we got the
Loan
flower.
says they got flowers.
Shall we go over and see what they do? I think
Yeah?
it's the poppy.
Well, I hope so, but
Yeah, because they have the recipe, right?
well, the thing is, like, we have a book of bouquets, and a poppy would complete one of the collections.
Oh, okay. So it doesn't really reveal anything spectacular by itself, right?
Not inherently, because like even then, if it is a poppy, then we still have to figure out what to do with the bouquet.
Right. Still, stuff is happening.
Yeah.
Stuff is happening over there, and nothing's happening with me here. I just can't. Well, I did find a map fragment, so I guess I should be happy about that.
Hey, and we launched you to death.
Yeah, a couple of times.
Well, you only died once.
Action. It's all about the action. Hello, Piggy.
Like, I wasn't seeing the creature, and it's like, wait, is that somebody in chat?
No, there was a Piggy there.
Yeah. But it was like around the corner for once.
Let me see. The flower shop was down this way with the superfluous medial vowel.
Yeah, I see a lone star.
Down away.
Hi, Lone.
Hi.
Right there. Okay, yep.
That's not a poppy.
No, I didn't say I had a poppy. Looks.
Yeah,
It
that's-
looks says poppy. I've got different ones.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
I've got Lily of the
Okay.
Valley.
Shall we?
let's check the book.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go check every possible building I can.
So you
Your
found those in
possible
the
building
buildings, I
would be-
assume, right? He asked and got no reply.
So the Sunset Serenade is poppy, orange tulip, dandelion. We have a orange tulip. We have a dandelion, and now possibly a poppy. The Midnight Whisper is a wither rose, purple orchid, and lilac. We have a wither rose, but not the other
We
two.
got a poppy.
Didn't you have a poppy?
I didn't have a poppy. No.
Lone, you liar.
I thought he said he had a poppy.
Silver Twilight is Allium, Lily of the Valley, and Azure Bluet.
Okay, I've got 2 Lily of the Valley.
All right, and you guys are finding those in the buildings, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Chests, item frames, and such, right?
No, the plant pots.
Flower
You right
pots.
click on them
You
with an
make 'em
empty
out
hand
plant
and it takes them out.
Oh.
Oh, the plant pots. I
So
thought
the-
you were
What do you think I
joking.
was on about?
I thought you were joking about clicking on the pot so that your items disappear.
No.
No, the small ones, not the big
Yes.
ones.
Yeah, when you get the decorated pot with the flower pot on top of it. Right.
I don't know if that is intentional game design.
I think it is because we can't place things, but we can take things up. So that would be within the parameters of the game. Down by the shipyard. I really doubt there would be anything of that kind of nature down here, but you never know. So that's 2 map fragments I have found so far. But if I don't believe that there's anything down here. Yeah, I don't think there would be any flowery bits down here. But you know where there might be some? You know where there might be some?
Where?
It's right down here.
Down here?
In the tunnels beneath the shipyard.
There's not much down here because, like, the mysterious lever is here, but like everything else is sort of boarded up. Like they didn't build the market like in our world.
The market.
But the mysterious lever is here.
Yes, that's right.
We can flip it.
Lone doing the sleeping thing. You know, there are a series of torches along the side here in a parkour kind of arrangement. One has to wonder. I mean, are we too... Hawk. I don't think so. I think this is a red herring because I think the torches end here and I don't see anything around. Yeah, I don't think this leads to anything. Not really. Technically, we're supposed to stay out of the water anyway, so... Oops. Candles. Heading to class. Have a great rest of the stream. Son, thanks so much for dropping in, man. It's always cool to see you. Thanks again for the sub. Starting that hype train.
Maximum hype!
That's my boy right there.
Hype. That's my guy.
All right.
My dude. We have like quite a few of them, but we're missing like one on every single one of them,
Right.
which is frustrating. So,
See, nothing in here. We've established that this pressure plate does nothing, right? So there's a pressure plate
yes.
over here in front of a barrel, and I think it's just for decorative purposes.
Probably.
Probably.
Hello.
I think I found a way inside a building, but I can't figure out how to get into it.
Ooh, awesome. Let's at least have a look.
They're opening up higher.
That's all got panes.
That's what?
That's panes. It's pane glass. Do you have
Okay.
connected textures?
Yes.
No, that's pane glass.
Okay. But
Yeah, that's not open.
that's where I think is part of the problem. Because if you go inside here,
So you're thinking there's something that might not be the way in, but there's something up there, right?
Well, it's
Yes.
it's this trick here, but I don't think
no, it's not.
you can't get up.
Yeah, because that one was done properly. It's not the other one.
Yoink.
Oh yeah, it'd have to be one higher, right?
Yep.
Lower, I think. Yeah, no, yeah, one higher. Sorry.
There
Brown
is
mushroom.
a space up here, but it doesn't go to anywhere that I can see.
Yeah, it does look like there's definitely a level up there, right? I mean,
It's closed off on this end.
yeah, and there's no apparent way to teleport in there, right?
Nope.
Like getting squashed down by a trapdoor and nothing like that.
No.
Ok. Maybe
But
drop
there is
down.
something up there.
Yeah, there's definitely a level up there, right? It's just. Let me see. Almost. Not good enough at parkour to do this. Maybe if I had a little bit of a boost. Can I clear that? Wow, I was very close that time. Shot, I think with a little bit of help, we can get one of us over here up onto the roof to take a look. Yeah,
Okay.
I can almost do it. Then we can look around.
Jump over my head.
Okay, got it. Almost. Here we go. Sun. One more. Sun. I think I'm jumping a little too early or you're hitting a little too late. Here, I'll send you over. Ready? Almost.
No.
Wow, I'm so close to getting over there. See?
It's a half a block difference. We're not getting up.
What if we were like maybe right here? I'm hitting too late, huh?
Yeah, I'm already starting to fall when you hit.
All right, let me see. Yeah, I gotta time this just right. This might not be it though. Maybe that tree? Maybe if we can get the trees. Oh, we can get the trees, right?
You gotta find the right tree to get up into. That's the problem.
Uh-huh. Maybe this tree. Well, that's a huge gap though. There's no way it's gonna be that one. Gotta look on the insides of the trees too. Because sometimes there's a way up on the inside. Okay, let me see. Can we path back that tree to that tree to this one? From this one to this one. I think we can clear that. Okay, here we go. From here to here. Here to here. Hey there.
So,
Thinking if we can get over to either one of those two trees right there, but
like this.
yeah, I can't get over there, but then how to get to these trees? Maybe you can get over to this one. Yep. And then over to here. And there you go. That should do it. Then you can see if there's anything up there. And then while you're looking, I'll see if I can join you. Oh, guys suck at parkour so bad.
Ah,
There we go. How did you do this? I think you just ran right off of here, right? Maybe you're a little higher up. Maybe like here.
yeah, I ran right off the peak.
Ark. How am I doing for time here? 12:31. We're doing well.
Right off the peak.
Right off the peak. Got it.
Oh, it doesn't matter now. We're getting there.
Just saying, you know, when you want to communicate something, just use your words. Like...
I do use my words.
Okay, shut. Here we go. Ah, I suck.
I might appear above them. Do it. Do it. Do it. Is this where you're trying to get up to, by the way?
Sort of.
Yes. Yes, I've already done this.
Hawk.
Sorry.
Done what? Already done what?
Sage?
Got
Yeah,
over
are
to
you-
the roof.
Are you trying to get over onto the cartographer's hat? On
Well,
cartographer's roof?
No,
It
the
is one of
storage
those
room
flexible
house.
rooms.
Oh, right. Okay.
Ah, all that work just
hey?
to blow it.
Lux
no,
asked me to
I've
murder
been
him.
up there.
Okay. Fair enough. I'll accept that.
I need to start. I need to head back to the.
Of course, it's nighttime, so it's really dark now.
Yeah.
That makes all this jumping business all the more difficult.
I'm gonna head back up to the castle. I can see. I have perfect vision.
Oh, yeah. Don't do that. Go.
So, Shut,
Yes?
could you come back over this way? Is this the gap that you were jumping right here?
Yes.
All right, were you higher up? Were you like jumping from here?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, got it. Nice. Then it's pretty easy from here, right?
So here's the problem.
Okay.
I can get into the center here, but
But not up past these peaks and stuff, huh?
there's a spot where you can't get past to get onto the next ledge.
Okay. So I assume you've done this over where I'm at right now, right?
No, I was actually just trying to figure out how to get over there.
Oh, I leapt from right about there. Yep, right over to here. There you go.
That's what I was trying to figure out. Thank ya.
Not that I've seen anything over here yet, but...
Yeah, and you can't get up higher from there, though.
Yeah, not unless you were able to make that jump, right? Like off the peak of this to hit that block, and that's asking for a lot, I think. What about
Let me see.
What about the other end?
No.
Nope. Then the same with this over here, right? We're not going to make that.
Yeah, you just can't seem to get there.
All right. That means we're doing it wrong. Maybe another tree on the other side somehow?
I didn't see a way to get to another tree over there.
Because we do have... Okay, we do have that tree across from me. Right here to the north.
But there's no way to get up high enough in order to jump over.
Yeah, to hit the edge of that, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, we're doing all this jumping and hopping about, and I don't know about you, but I'm not really looking at this carefully, so there may be like a very easy way in that we're looking right at or looking right past. No map fragments, though.
I would have thought there would at least been one up there, you know?
Yeah. Because I feel like the pattern is that they're around the structures. Which would make sense, right? I mean...
Yeah.
Cherry closed, red to the painter. With a rose.
I wonder if I can get from there to there, and then from here to there. Can I do that?
Brown mushroom, sunflower. Okay, we can't do that. Allium. Allium. Do we have an allium?
I haven't found one, I don't think.
Do you have flowers in your chest? In your pocket?
No.
Okay.
If I had them, they would have been put in that chest already.
Perfect. Thunder.
Okay, shot.
Thunder, do you have plants on
As
your
soon as I
person?
find them, I've been putting them in.
Thunder, do you have plants on your human person?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Oh, let me see. Going back, scrolling through the chat before the break, Armor redeemed the H2 no hydrate right there. JW, okay. Jay has been a while. How you been? H2 no hydrate. And Kachi third person sleep. I can't do that without. Well, yes, I can actually. We're in the mirror dimension right away, Jay. So at the moment, so when I get over to a bed and it's nighttime, I'll give you that redeem. And if we're not able to make it over there in time before the end of the stream, I will give you back those channel points. Now let me see. I think Shot said we made it over from here. There we are. Nice. But I was thinking, can I make it from there over to there? And I don't think so. When I was up there, that was too big of a gap, I'm thinking. If I could just make it onto this tree somehow, but that's, again, that's asking for a lot. Of course, I don't think anybody's neglected to climb up the monument here. I don't think there are any map fragments here that are easy to see. Jay, how you been? I've been awesome myself, thank you. How's every little thing? Right now we're in Mirror Dimension of the Season 6 server. Looking for map fragments and flowers and such. I can see name tags up there. They're shut. All right. So far, I've found 2 map fragments. See, that would be really tricky to put a barrel right under there. That would be a sneaky thing to do. Not too bad, thanks. Not too shabby. Furnaces. Nothing in said furnaces. Nothing in the loom. That should be an exterior wall. I wouldn't expect there to be anything hidden behind a painting. Let me see. Bookshelf. Bookshelves there. That's an exterior wall. Ow. My cankles. Fire flower there. That's what the, and that and these and let's take a look and see. Yeah, that's not going to show anything. No. Okay, now there are a couple here that aren't really that obvious looking, but Shut's probably already checked those out.
What's that?
Oh, I'm just looking at the barrels in this building. Yeah, those are exterior walls, so yeah, I don't expect to see anything in there. Of course, the pub. I really don't think there's any lore in the pub, though, but around the pub, maybe. Shot, I assume you've just left the bakery, right? He's out of earshot. Yeah, we're not allowed to do group in the mirror dimension here. Let me see. How am I doing? We have about 18 more minutes of stream. Now, there was some stuff over here the other day that I was looking at. There are the beehives over here. And one would be thinking, flowers, bees. There's the bumbly bees, the bumbly ones, right there. And there was a structure over here. It was like some sort of cobblestone tower kind of deal. And I don't know where it's went. It was over here. No, I promise it was. I'm not losing my mind. Yeah, it was down here amongst these beehives somewhere. Maybe out here on the point of the peninsula here. Maybe off in the other direction, like. Yeah, here it is. I don't think there was anything in here. I think Sage has already been up here with the treetops and stuff, so. I was just making certain that I didn't overlook any kind of features like flower pots or anything like that. Yeah, that's the shoreline, so the town of Drust is back over this away. Ooh, I hear a spider. Yeah, here we are. We're back in town now. Oh, there's a name tag over by the riverside. Yeah, that's Lux. That's Lux over there.
Come into my castle.
Already been.
Oh, right, okay.
Yesterday's news. Of course, that doesn't mean that there's nothing in there. It's just I didn't see anything.
I'm not going in there. That's a dark hole. Oh, I'm a spider.
There's
Get back.
Exterior
No.
walls.
Stay away.
Sea cucumbers. Or sea pickles. Yeah, we were here earlier in the stream. Didn't really notice anything. Of course, that doesn't mean there isn't anything. It just means I didn't notice.
I feel like I've checked everything like 4 times already. We might just have to like wash over this entire area, like lane by lane, block by block. Like do a sweeping search.
That sounds so painful.
Yeah.
So we're looking for map fragments and flowers, right?
Yes, the flower. I think we've got all the flowers that we
Ouch.
can pick up, and none of the recipes are complete.
Oh wow, I'm very, very low on health, and I'm fighting this guy.
What do you mean? You only lost half a heart.
That's it. That's it. You've enraged me, sir. There, okay, he's done. He's down. All right, let me see. There's the tree house. I assume you guys have been up here, right? He asked no one and got no reply. Let's see. This nighttime effect is just killing me. Can I fit in there? Oh, apparently I can. Is there any way to get anything else up top here? I don't think so.
Apparently, you were getting shot by arrows. I just ran away because I heard a witch.
Oh dear. Stay away, you black-headed hag. All right, yeah, I'm backtracking. I was going in this direction. Yeah, here we are back at the castle. I'm telling you, I think those rooms in the bridge house, they have something. I can see a chest in one of them. I've been all on top, atop those rooftops there. You guys know what I'm trying to say there.
Oh, constantly hungry. Right, I'm gonna read the books again. I feel like we've missed something.
Yeah, we missed our
Residents report-
our one shot at getting into the room up above there of the bridge house.
Yeah. Residents of Port Ross can breathe easy as the weather remains fine and pleasant. The skies are clear and the temperatures are comfortably warm. It's a perfect day to enjoy outdoor activities. Meteorologists confirm no storms on the horizon for now. Everyone can continue with their plans without worry. The gentle breeze and sunny skies are expected to persist. Stay tuned for more updates and enjoy the beautiful weather. There's nothing there. Action plan. Reassignment. Consider boat mill. Disciplining report. Employee Tinker Spark. To the esteemed Council Port Drost, I'm writing once again to demand immediate action regarding the ongoing public spectacle of Beer Belly Bomber. His late night bellowing pub parades and ale-fueled antics have turned our once proud port into a sideshow. You having a good time there?
Sounds like me in
Sounds
the
like a
80s.
soundboard. Just last evening, he attempted to what appeared to be one giant sea battle with a clothesline and a loaf of bread. Children cheer, drunks adore him, and the council sits idle. This is not a harmless fun, it is unraveling of public order. Boomer is not a mascot, he is a blight. If something is not done soon, cheers. Nothing in there.
Okay.
Get Daisy, about night. I've had a few too many mugs of Boomer's ale. Belly Boomer. He is a blighter to this world.
Right, been down that way. There's the treehouse. B&B's over there. Just checking the banks of the river over here. See if there are any structures hidden down here. I don't think that there are. Yeah. That's back at the Undertaker's. Okay. Trees up top there. Up. Shut Mountains. Up and gone. In fact, we only have about 7 minutes left of the stream ourselves before I have to dart off and go fetch my other son, the mighty Kachi. You guys know Kachi. Oh, he's back. Probably had to give his eyes a break. This is so hard on the eyes. So I'm looking for other map fragments in amongst the anything on the roof. Not that I can see. But sometimes, you know, the map fragments will be down like in these little holes. Right? Like in places like this. No plants, no flowers. Anything up on the roofs? Well, that wasn't very nimble. Right, let's get back up to here and up to here. Yeah, see, somebody's been up here already. Didn't see nothing. But, you know, those would be fine little nooks into which could be tucked some maps or objects or fragments or something. But I'm not seeing anything in there. Nor a pond or within these treetops. My cankles. Ow. Sometimes just getting the view up here is helpful, even though you can't really see that far ahead from the with the nighttime effect on. The blindness curse. You know what? Mausoleum, right? And graveyard. People put flowers in a graveyard? Folks do that, right? The humans, they do that. They do that kind of stuff. Nothing up there. Let's head on over. You know what I'm saying? Plenty of flowers on the ground, which we cannot break. Now let's head on over this way. Down there in the muddy bits. Down there in the tracks. Those are not in flower pots, so we cannot grab those. Shots left the game. Is there something under this campfire? No. Maybe bale of hay under there. Where is that graveyard? Not in this area. Maybe that's further down below. I gotta give my eyes a break here. Oh my God. It looks like we have 2 minutes left of the stream. Okay, letting those guys know. We will go into here. We'll no status. All right, I'm going to log out here. If I can find the... I guess I should log out at the town hall.
Yeah, it's
Because-
probably safer.
Well, yeah, and then drop off my gear too. So others may make use of it. There it is. Okay. We'll log out here. I see you lurking back there in the windows, sir. Now he's crouching so his name tag doesn't show. All right, heading out. Let's go back to the cam scene. Here we are. Let's see if there's anybody to whom we can raid out. I think Lux is still streaming, right? There he is. We'll raid on over to Lux. All right, let's set up the raid. There you can see the raid message in the stream. You can copy and paste that into the chat if you'd like to join us along on this raid. Let's set up the raid itself. Okay, and the raid itself is counting down for our fellow buffoon and good friend, Lux J Gaming. Family-friendly viewers, just let me remind you that Lux's stream is intended for mature audiences. There's a little bit of language here and there, but Lux is a great guy, as you've seen him in my stream here. So, with that, I would like to thank everybody for joining me today. That was really cool. And thanks for the little hype train with the subs and stuff in there. That was really, really cool. Really appreciated that. We get to see some old friends like Jay and everybody that we haven't seen quite some time, too. So that is super, super cool. And just remember that we do this Buffooncraft stream every Friday from 11 a.m. to 1 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Our next stream will be Sunday from 4 to 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And that will be Kachi time. And I have no idea what Kachi will be streaming, but we shall see. And then the stream following that will be Wednesday from noon to 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That should be Generations, and that should be the Baby Zombie Rush Beta World for that one. Okay, thank you, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon, evening, morning, wherever you happen to be. Join us again next time. It was really fun having you guys here. Bye for now.